It's a trap, you walk right into the hate. All over a new king that's face is just replaced. It's all the same, you still be ruled by force. And no matter who it is, they'll still carry on the torch. Just a lie, cheat, steal, half of what you make. Taxation is steps, it's time to vacate the state. Newsflash, all your cash is an IOU. From killers who really do steal from you. Inflation is a weapon used by every nation who says that they're saving the world through lies. That they disguise and pass off as bravery. Well, I got news, debt is slavery. It don't matter who's madder, a new master don't matter. When they both want the same, the state don't play no games. They got you trying to survive and put you on sides and ready to kill each other. That's conquer and divide. It's all for show, or for hyper control.
It's a fucking good boy. And we're back with another episode of Buns and Tubs. We're here with you on this Saturday night to give you everything you want to hear and more.
Coming to you from the continent formerly known as Pangea.
Oh, goddamn.
Feel that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And we are here. We aren't queer, but we're here.
Yeah.
We're ready to just dive into it.
So, I wanted to send this out there real quick because I have heard it a couple times this week. I apologize that the episode came late.
It's both our fault.
It is. We dropped the ball, folks. You know, we try not to do that too often. I'd say we have a pretty goddamn good track record of not dropping balls.
Life's a bitch, though.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's fucking middle of goddamn summer.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Same reason why both of us are being fat pieces of shit and not going to the gym.
Man, listen, I really need to go back to the gym.
You know, last year was the only year that I actually went to the gym year round.
Yeah.
That every other year, it's like fall to spring. I'm dedicated. As soon as summer gets here, I'm ready to just ride what I gained and then piss it all away.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to do the episode tonight because Chubbs from our older episodes, how many did you do with us?
He's done at least 2.
Okay, so he told me that he showed me the knife too.
Yeah.
He was like, listen, all I look forward to in my life is driving into work or away from work and listening to Bones and Tubs podcast, and you motherfuckers haven't done an episode this week. I'll fucking kill. Look at this knife. I'll fucking kill you.
He showed me the knife too.
Did he?
Yeah. That's why it was one of the people who mentioned, they're like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Like, seriously?
I blamed it on you. That way, when he went to attack you, I could justifiably attack him, and from behind, he wouldn't see it.
You know what? I didn't even displace. I just took it off. He came for me, and I opened up my shirt.
Stab me.
And said, just
do it.
Right through my heart. I earned this one, you know? Because
summer's a bitch, man.
Well, I also said, I was like, here's the thing. I was like, you know, sometimes the universe just doesn't want to, like, align. I was like,
you gotta have, yeah.
I was like, and the thing is, I was like, you know,
vibe with it.
If I'm being honest, yeah. I was like, there really wasn't anything last week going on that I was vibing with at the time.
Granted, we have topics upon topics. It's oops all topics over here at the Bones and Tubs podcast. So we could have done, we didn't do. We weren't feeling them.
Yeah.
Like you said, we don't necessarily like think in terms of things to get us more downloads, even though without our last episode, we were still up 26% on our downloads, which is fucking fantastic. Keep sharing the show. We appreciate it. It's great. But even without that, like, the universe didn't have anything they wanted us to talk about.
I feel like
we ride the vein.
Here's the thing. I feel like that by not doing the episode, we gifted ourselves with an even more stellar episode.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. A lot happened in the last week.
So much to talk about.
And we can kind of try to start wrapping our minds around it. Because, like, when you think about it, I mean, you had fucking... I don't even know. Should we do housekeeping first and then start to unload this week?
I kind of started like the format more. I was listening to shout out Sam Tripoli over at the Tinfoil Hat podcast.
Yeah.
They like to have their little long intros.
Yeah.
You know, he was bitching about it in one of his more recent ones where people are like, "Well, the episode starts at 11:35 and they just talk shit before that." Well, listen, this is free. We give you this shit for free.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing. But if you actually like the show and don't just want free entertainment for us to dance for you like clowns, you can head on over to patreon.com/Bones and Tubs and give us $1 a month or more, whatever you want. We're also on Cash App. We're on PayPal. We're on Venmo. We're on fucking everything.
Yeah.
Okay? Follow all of our socials, Facebook.com, Instagram.com. Twitter is the only one that's different. Twitter at Bones Tubs.
I know y'all about to get some extra income with this whole no more payroll tax thing.
Goddamn right.
So
son.
you oughta hit up your boys.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, for real. Well, I mean, we both need it for the Bones Tuts podcast, but some of us need it more than others right now. You know what I mean? You feel me? Feel me knocking? Come on in.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and just say, we're here for you.
Yeah.
We don't need your money, but we would like
But
it.
your patronage is a good way to show your appreciation.
Help us grow.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it could be, well, yeah, exactly.
As people, as a podcast, as a nation, as an order.
So, yeah, now that that's out of the way, was there any shout-outs, anything we had to do before we got started?
Yeah, I was checking out this book the other day called The King's Fire, Prophecy and Flame by S. James Imhoff. It's over. I bought it off of Amazon.com.
Yes,
You feel me?
Amazon.com. Yeah.
So, it's a great book. It's one that you should all go check out.
Fantasy.
You can get a digital copy for very little, or a physical copy for a little more.
Honestly, yeah, go buy that book.
If you like Tubbs anyway, or
and
you
then
like the
here's the thing:
show.
you could go buy that book, right?
Yeah,
And then when you're done with it, if you liked it, you could go ahead and send us hate mail
yeah,
because I haven't done any more of the series.
you should too, because I've been thinking of ways. You know, my friend here, I love him dearly. How many years we've been friends? We just talked about this earlier.
Over 20 years.
So, okay, so we've been friends for longer than some of you have been alive,
Yes.
right? Which is fucking crazy if you think about it.
Fuck, I cries.
And it goes along with the same conversation that I have with Chubbs. Love you, Chubbs.
Yeah.
Chubby fucker. I want to pet your face. Tweak your nipples. But anyway, we have a problem here.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about it before, you and I have.
Yeah.
It's what do you call it? It's a funk.
Yeah. I like to think of it as a general malaise,
Okay.
you know? That's the way I've been feeling about it.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm normally the one that handles the socials or the emails. We like long form emails, bones@gmail.com. We like them on Instagram preferably because fuck Facebook.
Yeah.
But if you would like to like talk shit to Tubbs in any of those forums, I will screenshot them and send them to him directly. I might even actually just not screenshot and walk physically and show him. You know what I mean?
Hey, look at this.
Get your life together.
You fucking
You
piece
fucking
of shit.
You have a skill. If I could write, all of you can suck my dick. Like I'm just gonna go in the room and I'm gonna fucking Stephen King this shit. I'm gonna do coke. I'm gonna write it out.
Like I said, man, it's one of those things. Like I don't know. It's like there's, you know, I've been reading more of that magic book, right?
Yeah.
And the waters.
Do you know the name? You should say the name if you do. Practical.
Damn.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
Hold on.
Oh, the magic of editing.
Yeah. I always get so pissed too when I get to these points because it's like, God damn it, how long did we fucking do this shit? And then I gotta fucking wait. What the fuck is that noise? It's like a ghost flame. No, it's like some
It's not the cigarette, is it?
electrical shit. You hear it?
Will the editing take that out?
Nah. Listen to this.
I could hear it on my end.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah, it's like a little popping sound. Yeah, same thing.
Whatever it is, it can go fuck itself.
Well, the thing is, I feel like once this is edited out, people aren't really going to be hearing that because we'll be filling the space with speech.
I really don't like that.
I know. Did you find the name of that book, though?
I asked Shelby to read it to me via text. So the book we were talking about, Introduction to Magic by Julius Evola and the group, group. Check that motherfucker out on Amazon. That's worth your time.
Yes.
He was considered the Italian. It was a group of was it Italian magicians?
I think they were from all. I don't know if they were all Italian, but I think a few of them were. Most of them were.
They at least all did the Italian hand gesture, but the main guy, he was Italian. He was considered the Italian version of Aleister Crowley at the time, which is weird. They're both mountaineers. We talked about this too the other day.
But I think we've talked about this book before because you can only read it in small bits. You can't
you gotta
digest large parts of it. And like every time I pick it back up, it's like it's very revealing. And it almost seems like every time I pick it up, I start where I left off. And for whatever reason, that part seems super important for whatever I'm thinking about. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, and the last part about the waters, that part hit me hard.
Yeah, you told me about it. I checked it out, and it hit me equally as hard.
Because it made me think of, like, I don't know what this is. It's like I have to cross these waters, right?
Yeah.
And I need to come to terms with the man in the mirror. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know what me and him have beef. Like, I don't know. I got to figure out what that beef is before I apologize to him. You know,
Brother Elmo. He said this shit to me a long time ago. Not really. It's probably about the same time we started talking about the mirror exercise.
Yeah.
What would you call that exercise in the Green Book? The house.
The house. The mind palace. Whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so basically you're just building your mind palace. You know, you look into the mirror. You see your true self, right? Mm-hmm. But Brother Elmo, Saint Jacob, he had told me before, he's like, listen, man, you can't lie to the man in the mirror. Can't lie to that motherfucker.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, I can't, I don't want to, I have to apologize to him, right? For some great misdeed that I laid upon him.
I don't feel like you apologize to him. I think you just got to get your life right. Like,
but
he's telling you, like, look, bitch.
Well, it also makes me think of that scene in Midnight Gospel. Remember, we're in their Hall of Mirrors?
Yeah.
And before you can leave, you have to apologize to every...
I get it, yeah.
You don't apologize. You have to forgive every version of yourself that did something bad.
Yeah. That makes sense. I just meant when I looked at mine, it was more of a... I don't even want to say like the dad thing where it's like, I'm not mad at you, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
But he looked at me like, you're such a fucking piece of shit.
Like, I feel like I'm just, like, kicking about. Like, kind of wasting time. And the thing is like...
Definitely.
And the person in the mirror is like, listen, man.
Listen, bitch.
Time is an extremely precious commodity.
Resource.
And you are wasting the fuck out of it right now.
I just talked to Cochran today.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say his name. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But,
like, the whole thing about... No. I'm going to delete that. It was the bargerman. Mm-hmm. And he hit me with the same shit, like... Time is the only resource that you'll never... It's the only resource that you can never get more of.
Nope.
I didn't buy these things that I own with money. I bought them with chunks of my life that I'll never get back. That I bought that I paid in a very low wage for.
Time is really the only currency.
It takes you back to the Tim Ferriss episode that I don't remember.
And the crazy part is that, like, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, there might be here and there. I feel like when it comes to time, it's... Everybody, and not everybody gets the same, right? But from person to person, the exchange rate is virtually the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, say, I mean, when you think of it in the grand scheme of things, like, whether you live 65 years or whether you live 90 years,
right?
As far as I'm concerned, the exchange rate's about the same. Especially with your most like useful, like, productive years of your life, right?
Yeah.
From the ages of, let's say, 18 well, we go back further. 16 to fucking 65. Yeah. Right? One would say that's probably some of the most productive years of your life.
The prime.
Yeah, it's the salad years, the halcyon days, you know.
So that interview on that Tim Ferriss podcast where he's like, if you had 24 hours to be in your deathbed with your family and somebody approached you for, like, I forget what the amount was, something like $300,000.
Yeah.
It could be $300,000 for 2 hours of your life. Out of this last 24, would you do it? No. Dude's like, fuck no, I wouldn't do it. He's like, well, then why are you trading hours of your life now for 20, 25, 30?
And, you know, it goes back to that notion where I can't remember the exact math for it, but they're like, say you have $100,000.
Right.
And someone steals $5 of that money. Are you going to spend the rest of your $100,000 in pursuit of that $5 that they stole from you?
That, yeah.
Like, and that's the analogy of someone said something to you or did something to you that pissed you off. Right. And you're going to invest the rest of your day in being angry at that.
How much of your, I don't want to keep this going. We haven't got into any topics yet, but it is revelatory. We're revealing things about ourselves to the Bones and Dubs Nation. Right?
Yeah.
How much of your self-deprecation or negativity that you got from your look in the mirror do you think came from the rage monster? Because you spend so much currency with rage. Do you think that was...
That's probably part of it, for real, but, like, I kind of see that. That's not even, like... That's, like, some... that's the... What would they call it in the book we were just talking about? The fucking... It's the animal, right? It's the element.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's the element. That's not even, like, something that's actually me. It is me, but it isn't me. It's not. It's something that I can.
You could just turn it off.
I could turn it off if I really wanted to.
So I told you a while ago. Like a rage or anger is literally the only emotion you have to actually physically feed.
Yeah.
All the other ones feed themselves. Like anger, though, it's just like.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Do you think that? How long do you think it'll take you to come to terms with that, boy?
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
It's such a. What's it? 40 days.
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes. But I feel like I'm like in the doldrums.
Yeah.
It's, you know, they say, like, it's darkest before the dawn.
Yeah.
It's the darkest right now.
Well, I'll hit you with some shit that I hit you with. It seemed to work the other day where I told you we were talking about the Factory of Sadness. And I was like, we got to call off, man. Fuck that place. You're like, nah, can't do it. I was like, well, you're one day away from not getting your privilege to bitch about this place anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
It works the same way with the rage.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be your dude.
I get it.
You know.
I know.
If I had any marketable skills other than podcasting and put my dick down, like, I would expect you to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's no marketable things like, you gotta go fight that guy. Like, I can do that. You gotta go fuck that dude. Okay, sure.
You know, it's just, like I said, I feel like it's in the process. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
And it's like, here's the thing. The muse is singing, right?
Got to hit him with that. You got to hit with that regularity though,
But
so the muse knows where to find you.
It's like a teachability index thing, though.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You're
a 0 of 10 right now.
Yeah, right. And I'm trying, right?
Yeah,
and it's coming close. It's almost in the pocket, man.
I would feel like a shitty friend if I didn't fuck with you.
I know. I need. I'm
trying to do my job.
I need a scooching every once in a while, you know.
Yeah, I get it. But again, it's the same thing. It's the same with me in videos. Like, I have all these ideas and I just don't do them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's like cycles.
Yeah.
You know, we're in summertime. I have a terrible time for whatever fucking reason creating anything in summer. I don't ever do anything.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm just not going to fucking continue my fall to spring. I'm on point. Diet, workout, fucking whatever it might be. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, in the summertime, I just want to lay around like a piece of shit, you know?
It's so goddamn hot.
That's what it is. It's too... Listen, I know that 909 Bro and a couple other people are going to be like, you guys are pussies. You live in Ohio. Like, fuck Ohio. It's hot as shit. It's humid. I'm not trying to do a goddamn thing.
It's so goddamn humid.
You guys are just laughing. You're like, I live in Arizona. Yeah, a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, but it's not humid there. It's just hot.
It's dry heat. It's like living in an oven.
Yeah.
You know?
Which still sucks.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, but let's
That was the longest intro ever.
Yeah, let's get to, okay, I think the first thing we need to address is Creepy Joe's pick for...
I was going to say, I want to talk about your girl. I want to talk about your girl, Kamala
Harris.
Yeah. She got the black vote locked up, literally.
Literally.
Yeah, no, actually, she locked them up.
Yeah.
She's not black. But she did lock up black people.
Let me gauge the nation on this one real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so... If anybody can help me explain this to me, like, I need you to explain it to me in toddler terms, because I'm really having a hard time with this one.
I can help you with that.
Okay, so...
You're going to get uncomfortable.
How...
Get ready.
Okay, but how does it make sense? Like, so with all that's going on, right, when it comes to Black Lives Matter and them demanding criminal justice reform and all that shit.
Defund the police,
all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Fuck
12.
How are they on that shit, right?
Oh, let me tell you.
But here's the thing. They have the Democratic Party, like, it's like they didn't even test the water, right? They're like, we need two people. It's like they just they had a hat full of names and they just picked two out of it.
Kamala.
That, or like they thought, hey, who's the worst people? How about the one who's the fucking forefather of basically modern criminal justice, right? Yeah. I.e. Joe Biden.
Well, let's not forget, too, and I mentioned this earlier, he's also the father of gun-free zones. So he's the reason why all these school shootings have happened.
So you have the forefather of modern criminal justice and our incarceration problem.
Super predators,
right?
AKA black people.
Okay, and hung out with segregationists.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, what about his hot tub video? This is a good time for that clip.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I was just putting pause
I got it. Yeah, okay. But yeah, like I love when the black kids, they jump in my lap and stuff and feel my hairs.
Yeah.
On my legs that rub me up.
But not only you picked the forefather of modern criminal justice, you picked one of the leading practitioners of modern criminal justice in Kamala Harris, a.k.a. former DA of Oakland.
A.k.a. 12, a.k.a. cop, a.k.a.
responsible for any other person running for president for the incarceration of black Americans. But anyways,
I was going to say the reason why is because the Democrats were like, what are we going to do to get rid of this fucking bald orange motherfucker? We got to double down. We got to lean in. That's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
And that's why they went with Kamala.
I'm just trying to figure out, like they pick her, right? And it's like, I love people are going back and finding people's old tweets about her too. Like Talcum X.
Oh God.
Sean King.
Yeah.
And he had a tweet where he literally said, this is back when there was a big field of Democrats, right?
Yeah.
He's like, the two people I would never vote for are Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Oh,
and then they put a tweet that he did right after Biden announced her, and he was like, I'm so excited, and just sucking the dick,
what a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Like, what a hypocritic
I'm gonna go ahead and go on the record here. Fuck Talcum X.
Yeah.
Fake ass black dude.
Like, for
Kill
real,
yourself.
like, how, like, God, that must have been like a big dick to swallow, man. Like, just a big, fat,
apparently
greasy
he loves
load.
sucking dick, because he did a really good job.
Because, like, he's not the only one, though. A bunch of them have come out of the woodwork and just, like, endorsing her, and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
It just goes to follow the same track of the same Democrats. Like, we both agree that voting is violence.
Yes.
And we talk about, but we also look at these candidates and we're like, what was the one we looked at out of Hawaii? The hot one.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard. We were like, she got like a lot of good things going on. She hates the fucking war machine.
Yeah.
All this shit, probably pro-pot, legalization. And then she just fucking bows down to Joe Biden's pedophile ass. And this is when I'm going to insert the clip of him talking about fucking a 14-year-old.
Hey, right up here.
Thank you. Thank you.
And there we are.
Yeah.
So, give me a goddamn break, right? I mean, this is... I'm going to say it now. I think I've said it before on the podcast. I know we've talked about it in person at least, but, like, it's so bad on the Democrat side. So fucking terrible, right?
I mean, don't get me
It's
wrong.
so bad, but it seems like they want Trump to get reelected. Like, they're making all this shit up about the polls. That shit was fake the first time. Like, he had a 2% chance of winning against Hillary Clinton. How'd that turn out?
Do you think, like...
I think they want him to win.
Do you ever see the movie The Producers?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so the concept is two producers.
Mm-hmm.
They figure out a way that if a show bombs, like a Broadway show, they can actually make more money if they invest it properly, right?
Put options.
So their idea is to pick the most they know it's gonna bomb. They absolutely know it's gonna bomb.
Shit or something like that.
Springtime for Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did watch that.
Like, I feel like that's what they're going for right now. Like, because the thing is, someone raised the point before, and I have to agree. I can't remember who said it. Liberals, leftists, Democrats, they make better resistance than they do leaders.
Yeah.
Right. So as long as they consider themselves the opposition, they work better like that. Because the thing is they don't work too well when they actually get into the driver's seat and start doing shit.
Right.
Because
actually running the game.
Then they start fucking shit up. Right.
It up, yeah.
It's better just to dangle things in front of people and be like, these are the things we want to do, but they never get done. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, let's say in a hypothetical world, honestly, no matter who wins in November, I'm probably gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, you're gonna be all disappointed for
Yeah.
sure. It's oops spaghetti, like it's over with.
Because like the thing is I mean, and I brought this up before. I was like, of all the candidates, right?
Yeah,
Half of them of the let's say 4 candidates, right?
yes,
Half of them have rape accusations against them.
they're pedophiles. Allegedly.
One is a socialist.
Yep. Yup.
And the other one is the only one, and she's still of a questionable nature.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that shit Barger told me. I tried to look it up. There's a lot of chatter about it, but I can't find the quote. It's almost like they scrubbed it.
Or
she said some pro pedo shit.
I don't know.
I think she said some shit in the way of like it being like our boy, our best friend Tom Hanks, who went over to fucking Greece, where it's like a mental disorder. It's not their fault.
I don't know if like here's the thing, like you say they scrubbed it. I don't know if she's got that kind of weight.
No,
you think she's got that kind of weight
I don't
to throw
think that.
around?
Listen, man, this goes back to my theory the whole time, where I said that like I honestly feel I want to agree with you. I want to. Yeah. I want to have a libertarian candidate that I can jump behind, you know, and I want to vote violently for a libertarian candidate. Yeah. But I think that the Libertarian Party has been co-opted.
Chances are you're probably right.
And I think that the reason why this shit's out is because she literally feels that way. Or that's something that she said in order to bastardize the movement. Can I have a fag?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But here's the thing, though, is that at the end of the day, this is how I always feel when it comes to the whole voting thing. Yeah. Is that, you know, imagine if you will, you have four vats of sewage, right?
Yeah, shit water, piss water, all that.
They're not all the same, though.
No, they're all different.
They're all different.
Sometimes
right?
you dump your prescriptions out in the toilet.
So, like, as far as I'm concerned, it's which one do you want to dip your hand in? There's nothing at the bottom. Don't worry about getting a prize. None of them have anything.
There's
at the
no
bottom.
gold ring at the bottom. It's all just shit water.
They're going to promise that there's something at the bottom of it, but there's never anything.
There's not.
But they say, you know, each one has ultimately what you would want, right?
Right.
So you got to dip your hand into one of these vats of sewage.
I'm about done with it all.
Imagine, if you will, like Trump and Biden's vats are literally there's human feces floating in it,
and
right?
it's child feces because they're both pedophiles.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah. Let's make it.
You have to say that, you know.
But say Joe Jorgensen's is like, you know, you've seen it before, where it's like, like it doesn't look clean, but it's not exactly filthy either. You know,
right? You
wouldn't drink it by any means.
Absolutely not.
But you could almost see you could almost see the bottom. Still a little murky. It's like pond water.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So of a questionable nature, but you're not sure. I'd stick my hand in that one. You know.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm going to stick my hand in.
I mean, until she starts apologizing for pedophiles, that's where I draw the line.
Well, yeah. Then I'm going to back out.
I got this news story right here I would like to tell you about.
Yeah.
You know Millie Weaver?
God, that name sounds familiar.
She's a reporter for InfoWars.
I did hear about her. Yes.
So, she was arrested today. Mm-hmm. I can't find the exact news story that I read earlier that I feel like was more true. Mm-hmm. She was about to put out a documentary called Shadowgate, where she talked about everything that's going on right now. And they had several whistleblowers and talking about legit shit. Mm. Well, I'm going to read this story. This one's not as good, but I will at least put it out there to the Bones of Tubs Nation. It's titled, InfoWars Correspondent Arrested on Multiple Felony Charges, Including Robbery and Obstructing Justice, Reports. A correspondent for InfoWars, the Alex Jones-helmed far-right media organization known as a hub for conspiracy theories and false news stories. Obviously, we're reading a trash article. Was arrested Friday evening at her home in Diamond, Ohio. Man, she's too pretty to be in Ohio, I'm just saying. Between Youngstown and Akron, Millie Weaver, 29, and her husband Gavin Wintz, 46. God damn, 29, 46. You know what's going on there, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Were taken into custody by the Portage County Sheriff's Office. Each faces one count each of robbery, tampering with evidence, obstructing justice, and domestic violence, according to the jail officials cited by Daily Dot. Publicly available online jail records reviewed by Law and Crime do not contain precise charges for Weaver and Wentz. Wentz was booked at 1:51 a.m. Friday. Weaver was booked at 1:55 a.m., the records indicate. Weaver recorded video of her arrest, which she uploaded Friday. During the video, she implied that she was being detained because of huge breaking news that she was about to reveal. Guys, I don't know what's happening right now. The police have just shown up at my house, and they said that they're arresting me. They said that a grand jury indicted me for something. I have no idea what. This is crazy, she says, addressing the camera directly. I'm literally about to break huge breaking news right now, and I'm being arrested, and I have no idea why. A few days prior to her arrest, Weaver was consistently trafficking misleading or false information, uploading a video asserting a small group of government contractors were hired. Okay, here we are. This is where the propaganda starts. Her documentary, it was about a small group of government contractors who were hired by the government officials to frame Trump and a campaign to set him up for the Russia collusion investigation. For what it's worth, Jones had previously claimed that Weaver was in possession of secret Hillary Clinton emails that could prove the former President Barack Obama personally controls U.S. media. Weaver's arrest immediately spawned a slew of conspiracy theories surrounding the circumstances of her detainment. Several right-wing media personalities claiming the government was trying to prevent her from going public with an upcoming documentary. However, official at Portage County told the Wonket that Weaver's arrest had nothing to do with government papers or exposing the deep state or with Hillary Clinton emails. Weaver was indicted by a grand jury. So, I mean, obviously, we see what's happening here.
Yeah.
She's a reporter. She was about to release a documentary about the deep state, and she got arrested on some bullshit charges.
Yeah. We'll see how far that goes.
It's pretty high profile, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you can't find Alex Jones's podcast anywhere other than his website.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well,
I know we've disagreed on him in the past.
I don't know if we say disagree. Yeah, I guess, but
I get it. I mean, I wouldn't say disagree either, I guess, really, but it's like it's one of those contentious points.
He's just so over the top.
Gay frogs.
Yeah. He's sensationalist.
He's right, though.
He's right, but he says it. It's so. Well, I'm going to go back to the word I created, hyperbolous. Right?
That's not a bad idea.
Sensationalist.
He does a good job.
He gets attention, right?
That's what we need.
But he gets attention like a fucking traveling snake oil salesman gets attention. You know what I mean?
His information, though. OP.
True.
On point.
I'll give you that. But I think I'm more of the...
You're worried more about the presentation.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more tactful, I feel like. Or I try to be more tactful when it comes to delivering information to people.
For sure.
You know, anyways.
So we've talked about Kamala Harris. We talked about some InfoWars arrests. We talked about censorship. What else we got?
Okay, so...
What's in the pipe?
Well, so the other thing I noticed this week is a lot of like buzz about the USPS.
Yeah.
Right?
Talking about the mail-in votes.
Which makes me think like, yeah, they're on some fuck shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Joe Biden's going to be the president.
Oh, yeah. They Trump's got a lot of weight to throw around, but I don't think he could shut down USPS.
The thing is, man, like, just in my limited circle of, people I talk to, the podcast, or people in my own life, or people, just randomly, like, I feel like they all support Trump. I feel like the poll numbers are bullshit, just like they were the last time.
Well, see,
nobody's going to vote for a dementia pedophile.
But the thing, okay, so here's the thing, like,
but they're going to steal it.
I'm just so confused with the whole mail-in thing because, like, you can still go to the store.
Yes, okay? But you can't vote.
You can still...
Voting is dangerous.
They're sending kids back to school. You could do all that shit.
Yeah.
You could do virtually anything as long as you're wearing a mask, right?
The voting partitions are actually already segregated.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's already, like...
Put up some X's.
Like, I have never been to a voting area where the booths weren't like separated probably by at least 6 feet apart.
Did you ever have to like trade spit, like spit in somebody's mouth or get spit in your mouth from another dude?
You literally,
While you were there?
only thing I could think of that would be unsanitary is depending on where you vote. Because the thing is like, fuck, I live out in goddamn Preble County.
Right.
And
shout out Preble County, Ohio.
We're in the modern age with fucking touchscreens now.
Yeah.
Right? That print out.
Spray that fucking screen down.
Yeah, that literally
bro.
print your shit out, right?
Yeah.
So like, my argument before might have been, well, when you had to like fucking fill in the bubble, you know, you had a fucking community pen that you were using.
Yeah, can't do that anymore. COVID.
But the thing is, like, but even here in our rural fucking county, right?
Yeah.
We have fucking
Use a Lysol wipe, bitch.
or fucking. How about this?
Pen.
Bring your own goddamn pen. Or
Right. Shit.
how about these local districts? I mean, how much is like a couple big bulk packs of fucking Bics
Yeah.
that you just give to people?
Bics or
You have enough money to buy goddamn stickers.
no shit.
Can't buy some fucking pens.
We voted today. It's great.
Wear
They need stickers that say voting is violence.
Fuck it. Wear a whole goddamn biosuit if it makes you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
The voting should probably be done in person.
If you're scared of it, you should just probably sit in your house and suck your own dick.
Because the problem, and I do see, like, I get where they're going with the whole mail-in thing because they will stuff the fuck out of those ballot
That
boxes.
shit's over with. If they do mail-in voting, they're gonna make fucking whoever the fuck they want. They might make Hitler president.
Yeah. Hitler.
I mean, for real.
They will resurrect his fucking,
Yeah, I mean he's probably still alive. Shit,
his fucking crazy, goofy fucking.
he's probably a head
meth-addled ass.
It's like Futurama. There's just a head that they shoot meth into every so often.
Yeah.
in a water jar. You know?
Keeps talking about Lebensraum and stuff like that. You know. But.
That stupid bitch. He
Like-
loves the number 9 too much.
But the thing is, I just don't think Trump has that weight. He ain't got the weight to turn off the USPS.
No, I think he's gonna win. I mean, unless they steal it.
Like I said, I can't imagine like
If I had to bet money, at least.
there can't be that. There only can be a vocal minority of people that are just willing to like be like, you know what,
we need this old pedophile that can't make a conversation.
They picked 2 garbage candidates and decided this is what we're going with.
Anyone but Trump.
Like they could have, I mean, for real, they could have like went with like Elizabeth Warren.
No,
and
man,
they might have had a
fuck
fucking
that.
shot.
What about the bitch from Hawaii?
Fuck it, they might have had a shot with her
Her
too.
beautiful ass. They didn't want her though because of the whole war thing. They want them going to war with Saudi Arabia.
Or fuck it, even Bernie, man. Here's the thing: all he ever did was write a creepy ass fucking article about white women fantasizing about getting gang raped.
Sometimes I like to think about white women getting raped by black people.
I mean, but at least he never had any accusations that he did anything.
No,
You
because
know
he
what I
paid
mean?
him off. That's what you got to do, man. You got to pay him off.
I don't think Bernie's got that weight.
No, he had that weight after he saw him driving that sports
'Cause
car. He shut the fuck up.
As I say, he was a thorn in their side for a while. I don't know, man.
I like black people, and I like drugs, and I'm a communist.
Well, those are all
Also,
true.
here's $20,000 to get rid of my rape accusation.
I was gonna say 2 of the 4 are irrelevant.
Yeah.
but
Some lies detected.
yeah,
You know, 50% true.
but no, I just don't think he's got that kind of weight.
Nah, he's
But
a piece
you
of
know,
shit.
here's the thing: it's not to say, the way things are going. You know, they could do to us what they're doing in Belarus right now.
Tell me more.
Okay, so basically, the incumbent president was supposedly ousted, right?
Yeah.
And like he was out, he was
Done.
yeah, he was done,
Yeah,
and
he
the
done.
people voted, but then
that boy done.
they decided to stuff the ballot, and people started protesting and rioting, and people have been killed, right?
Yeah.
And it's gotten so bad, this motherfucker shut down the internet in Belarus.
Can't have that.
Now, I'm not saying Belarus and the United States are on the same level, right?
We're getting there, though. I mean, goddamn, we just got to get to the fall. Next thing you know, you can't get online.
But when you think, put it in context here, in the United States, we've had cities that have literally been riotous for over almost 3 months now.
Well, shout out California for shutting off the power. Rolling blackouts.
Just like being cool with rolling blackouts.
That's fine. Not a big deal.
No wonder people are leaving in droves.
That and taxes, shit.
Yeah.
Did
Taxes,
you see
too.
that story about Uber and all that shit?
No.
Uber, Instacart, and what's the other one? The food one.
Yeah.
Whatever. California's trying to require them to pay for fucking insurance for their drivers, and they're like, "Listen, bitch, Our fucking employees they literally work. It's like a side hustle.
Yeah, as I say, this is a side hustle.
Or it's a job that, I mean, it could be a job. You could literally live in an area where you could literally do it all the time, but you're not required. They offer insurance. It's expensive, but they offer it. But California is like, no, you got to give it to them. So they're like, well, we just won't work in California anymore. You could suck our dick.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Well, it sounds like...
You want us to fucking fuck your economy more? Would you like that?
I tell you what, I remember when Uber first started, there was a big hubbub because a lot of different taxi companies in big cities were all up in arms. Because the thing is,
weren't they unionized too?
Well, it was. I don't know if they were unionized per se, but it was like they had to the companies had to buy like these tokens from the city that allowed them to have taxis, right? And Uber was just fucking doing whatever the fuck they wanted.
It's the largest fucking travel company with no physical fucking...
The government was not properly able to wet its beak.
They were not able to pay that way faithfully, as you would say.
So they were upset with that.
Yeah.
So the taxi companies were upset. They're like, why do we have to pay this and they don't?
Right, exactly.
Which, I guess they had a valid point.
But I mean, we're both come back to the same point of fuck the government.
Yeah.
You need to pay us your coins in order to have the driving privileges to drive the people around.
They're going to pay you to go from point A to point B. Why don't you suck my dick? How about that?
I'm glad that Uber was just like, you know what, California?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. We both gave each other the middle finger.
Yeah,
in case you guys couldn't see it.
Go back to smelly, nasty taxis if you really feel like
Go
it.
ahead and kill yourself. Why don't you just go ahead back to enjoying homeless people shitting in the streets while they shoot up heroin?
Yeah.
How about that? You can walk from point A to point B.
I feel like they're sweating the wrong things. Because, it's like you said, I don't think Uber and DoorDash and
I think
any of those aren't meant to be full-time jobs.
No.
Every person I know that does it, it's side hustle.
Right, but
it's
even
something to do in the
if it is
meantime.
a full-time hustle, it's like I'm making money.
Yeah.
Fuck them. The thing that bothers me is it's just another sign and symptom, it seems like, that California, once the 6th largest economy in the fucking world, not the country, the world, is now with this coronavirus bullshit, has just been doing every single thing that they can, just like most of America, doing everything they can to destroy the economy.
Yeah.
You're trying to destroy the economy for whatever fucking purpose. This is another step.
I mean, I don't ever like toting politicians, but that is one thing.
Me, Daddy.
That is one thing that no matter, before all this, a feather in Trump's cap that nobody could fuck with for his entire presidency up until COVID was the economy. Yeah. Because it was booming.
You know I agree with you entirely. He's definitely done things for the economy. That's an undeniable fact. But the one we need right now is not Donald Trump. The one we need now is Uncle Ron.
Oh, most definitely.
Papa Ron.
But the thing is,
Paul.
because here's the thing. Let's take case in point, Sweden, right? If you look at just the COVID numbers alone, they virtually rode the same wave we did.
They didn't do masks. They didn't do social distancing.
They do masks. They didn't do social distancing. They didn't shut down businesses. They didn't do any of that.
Right.
Their economy is fine.
Yeah, and their death numbers and
are the same. Or it didn't fucking matter.
Right. It's all bullshit.
It was all,
at least until the fall, until they release the real virus.
It was all for naught, right?
Yeah.
And guess what? They went over the other side of the curve faster than we did.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
because you know why?
Study too.
Herd immunity.
Yeah,
they're already immune to the shit.
That's the thing that they're going back and forth with. It might be like stomach virus, where you get 10 months immunity, 4 months immunity, whatever.
But at least they're immune for now.
But the thing is, it's bullshit. They released a study where they said its morbidity is fucking 162 times less deadly than the flu. Fuck out of here with your bullshit. We already know. Okay, it's highly infectious. Sweet. I had to stay home and I coughed a lot. I couldn't smell anything. I had a fever. I pooped. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Let's shut down the entire economy. You know they're going to do it again in the fall, right?
Yeah, they rode this shit straight into the fucking ground.
Mike DeWine.
It's like I said, and I'm not, like I said, I don't like, but that was one thing that was virtually untouchable that Trump had.
Right.
You could attack all sorts of other things about him.
Yeah, you can't fuck with the economy.
You could fuck with his foreign policy. You could fuck with anything.
Yeah, the fact that he wanted to fuck his daughter. I mean, any of those things you could fuck with.
You weren't allowed to touch his penis without gloves on.
You got to put gloves on if you want to touch Mr. Trump's penis.
Okay.
But at the same time, his economy was on point. It was hard like his dick that his daughter touched with gloves on.
you
Allegedly.
couldn't fuck with it.
No,
you couldn't fuck.
Not at all.
Because you couldn't even attack it from like a certain angle. Like you couldn't attack it from like from an exclusionary angle. Like say like, oh well, only white people are prospering for this.
Oh really?
Because you'd be like,
because you just raised fucking black unemployment like
to its its lowest levels in
oops all jobs.
Yeah,
basically.
You literally got like the whole of the fucking nation back to work.
Yeah. You had a fucking dude who...
You had factories coming back to the United States from China. You had all sorts of crazy shit going on. And the thing, like, you couldn't... It was impenetrable.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess...
Shout out COVID.
I guess it wasn't impenetrable.
COVID.
Yeah, COVID. I mean, I guess he could still run on the fact that he could earmark it and say, listen, everything was running fine.
Until this Chinese virus.
Until this... Yeah.
China.
Until this China virus.
Came from China. Let's be precise. China. Yeah.
So...
I don't know.
But...
I think there's something to be said, though. Girl shared some shit with me earlier that really fucked me up. Mm-hmm. It was a Nostradamus. It's one of those Q posts.
Okay.
Q guy.
Yeah.
Rather. He's posting about... I might leave it in. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. He's talking about these Nostradamus posts that point to 2020. And they're plates that he drew. Mm-hmm. Right? Nostradamus. And it talks about things that happen, like eerily precise to 2020 in our time frame. And it points to a lot of shit going down in September.
And on, say that you remember. But I think the last thing we wanted to talk about was kind of a call out to the nation. Or the sacred order. Mm-hmm. I saw a couple still images yesterday.
Yeah. Talking about Frazzle Drip?
Yes. If anybody out there, I'm not asking for you to send me
child porn
pictures.
Yeah.
Or even a link. I don't because it'll probably get us both in trouble.
But if you did.
But if you could kind of point us in the right direction, because something in the universe is telling me, I don't know why, I need to see it though. Supposedly it is fucking disturbing as fuck. And if you don't know what we're talking about, so back when Anthony Weaver was arrested for talking to a teenage girl, underage.
By talking to, you mean showing pictures of his genitals.
Yes, let's just say it.
He's a pedophile.
So when they arrested him, right, they confiscated his laptop. Upon his laptop, he had a file called life insurance.
Yeah.
9 out of the 10 people that saw that laptop are dead now.
It's crazy. 9 out of 12, right?
Was it 9 out of 12?
9 out of 12.
Okay. 9 out of the 12 people are dead. Right? Seems weird. Hasn't been that long.
Oops, all suicide.
Yeah. So, and apparently there was a video on there that's codenamed, for whatever reason, Frazzle Drip.
Frazzle Drip.
Okay. And on the video, in explicit graphic detail is a young girl being tortured and killed, supposedly
raped,
by...
tortured. There are 3 people present in the video, from what I've heard, other than the child.
Yes.
Okay. Child is naked on a table at Comet Ping Pong Pizza. There's a surgeon, Hillary Clinton, Hugh Aberdeen. They're both like fingering her, they're fucking her, they're doing these crazy like sexual acts, and they're slapping her, they're abusing her.
Yeah.
They're doing all this crazy shit, and then they instruct the surgeon to cut her face off while she's alive. And they wear the face like a mask while this fucking child has no face and is being tortured. Then they kill her and they suck out the adrenochrome. That's Frazzle Drip.
That's supposedly the video. I haven't seen it. I've seen some stills that were fucking disturbing as fuck.
Way too disturbing.
I don't know if they're actually from the video itself. Like I said, please don't send me pictures or a link.
I'm going to go ahead and say, hypothetically, because we can't legally receive them because it's child porn, but hypothetically send them to our email. Or allegedly.
Or point us in the right direction.
Yes, point us in the right direction in the way that we can see these things and talk about them, because that's a whole show in itself.
Because listen, I don't want to see it. I honestly don't, but for whatever reason, the universe called out. Mm-hmm. And you don't dare refuse the universe its request.
It's time. It's time that this ends.
So
for real. That's one of the things too, and the thing I was telling you about earlier in those Q videos.
Yeah.
I'll put them in the show notes. Mm-hmm. The bargeman showed us.
Yeah.
These Nostradamus plates that he drew. Mm-hmm. At the bottom, it's all super symbolic. Mm-hmm. Like they have Ram, Pisces, and it shows you like an image above.
Yeah.
Right? And it's all based on a certain period in the solar history of the year when things are going to happen, like the end of Aries, the beginning of Aquarius type shit. And one of the ones was there's a physical being blocking justice, and coming up soon, female blocking the justice is going to be killed or stopped in some way. Then justice will be allowed to resume, and it shows like justice in the heavens. Whether or not it's chaotic or not, and then on Earth. And it's like, it's all pointing to 2020. He puts it all out there like a fucking roadmap.
It sounds like a good thing.
It sounds great,
Yeah.
but he's talking about some crazy shit coming up in September. Legit.
Well,
We're almost there.
Yeah.
What's today, the 15th?
yeah.
So we're halfway there.
Yeah. Do you have any messages you wanted to talk about on the show? Because I kind of liked that in the last episode. I felt we'd keep doing that.
Oh, yeah. One thing I had to say. Shout out on Instagram to stink.butt.69. He reposted this. This got reposted by a Detroit graffiti page.
Nice.
And he said that he's seen it on several pages. That's his artwork. If you go to our story, I'm not sure if it's still up or not, but he spray painted beautiful art on the wall. Opening minds, bones and tubs, questioning all.
Nice.
It's fantastic. It's in Detroit. Detroit knows what's up. I posted it on our story, and it's at stink.butt.69, hashtag Detroit graffiti.
I'm glad other people are posting it like, this is some good graffiti.
Yeah, no, it's going around for real.
Yeah. God knows I have no talent for that kind of work.
I would like to learn it for real, man. That's just fucking gangster. Check out, we can't forget, we should have put this in the fucking beginning. We're pieces of shit. But, JNY5 Internet Studios on Instagram.
Oh, most definitely.
He's our artist. He makes fantastic art. I'm so glad that we came together at the same exact time,
Yeah.
while we were staring each other in the eye, and made this partnership where he does the art for our cover episodes and we shout him out. And his page, check him out on Instagram, JNY5 Internet Studios on Instagram. And then we have that boy,
Blood the Brave.
Blood of the Brain.
Letting us use his music on the show.
Kyle, a.k.a. Kyle Reese. Blood of the Brave, a.k.a. Kyle Reese on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
Buy his music. Anarchist. Fucking fantastic.
Only rapper I've ever known to use sound bites from Marvin Heemeyer in his music.
No shit,
That's
man.
fucking amazing.
He's a fucking savage.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, check them out, man.
Yeah.
We also have something else. One more thing.
Okay.
Sorry, let me find it. Did you see this? We got this from Teflon Anon, which is our boy.
Oh, that's
Orion.
awesome. God damn.
Yeah. So, we've been going through this whole pedophilia shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know how do you even present this? Like, they make it's a Walt Disney fucking, like...
It's like the Walt Disney...
It's the beginning.
Wait, what did we call it? We called it when we did that one
Walt
episode.
Disney?
Well,
I don't remember.
God damn it, I don't remember what we called it now. Someone else would be like, this is what you called it on the episode like 8 episodes ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
We had a name for Disney Day because we didn't want to get sued.
I can't remember.
But it's the we'll just use Pig Latin. It's the Altway Disney Day logo.
I'm gonna get sued. Walt Disney. Fuck it. They've got the Walt Disney pictures like at the beginning of a movie, and it's the regular writing, but behind it is fucking Epstein's little temple.
His little blue and white temple that he had on his island.
If you didn't look into it, the Disney cruises would stop at Little St. James, a.k.a. Epstein's Island. And I'm just waiting on that to come out. That's great. Shout out pedophilia. I feel like there's something else, man. I'm sorry to drag it on.
Oh, no, you're all right.
Oh, we got to shout out our boy, too.
Okay.
Let me get this name right. _ The Odd Man Out on Instagram. Check him out. He's a savage. He's got his own podcast. I think it's The Oddcast. I'm terrible at this. You see this shit? The underscore the odd man out posted the synagogue of Satan.
That's good. I like that.
It's great.
Yeah.
Check him out on Instagram. That's really all I can think about right now,
Yeah.
for real. I'm going to shout out again our Instagram, instagram.com/BonesandTubs, Facebook @BonesandTubs, and Twitter @BonesTubs.
And hit us up on our Gmail.
Gmail. If you want to send us a long form email, we're not only going to read it on the radio, or the audio. Sorry.
Yeah.
Drunk. If you send us an email, bonesandtubs@gmail.com, we will read it, we will discuss it, we will answer your question.
Yes.
Or we will just, talk, whatever you want to do. Well, I'll write you back. Instagram.com/bonesandtubs, Twitter @bonesandtubs, Facebook.com/bonesandtubs, and we are on Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Patreon.com/bonesandtubs.
There you go.
Give us your support. We will continue to grow and take it where you want us to go.
We'd like to thank y'all for listening. I'd like to apologize for our listeners who were perturbed by the fact we were late on the show. Sorry, Chubbs.
Yeah, I love you, Chubbs.
Yes. We hope you enjoyed the episode.
I wish I could.
We hope all of you enjoyed the
I wish
episode.
you could tweak your nipples while you listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm going to delete that. That's guaranteed.
We'd like to thank y'all for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. We hope you have a safe week, and we hope to see you next time.
We love you.
We really do.
I ain't here to talk shop, I'm here to talk cops who crooked and corrupt, who need to be stopped, who aren't afraid to aim, squeeze and release round after round until they put them in sheets. I said any and everywhere they're hitting it, well aware of what they're doing, and no, they don't care. Everything's illegal and nobody's free. We're all tapped to track, yeah, you and me hardwired to tune. They watch in the back room with their cameras on zoom, laughing at me and you. Yeah, go ahead and think it ain't a police stick for real, cause the cops got tanks. I got hounds to call out, around to the used, but that ain't a problem until they used on you. I said one false move, you'll be up on the news in the morning and evening, footage of your family weeping. Man down, yeah, they do what they want, and they rule by force and they're out on the hunt. Man down, they put another in the ground. I got tanks and troops headed to your town. Man down, it ain't a game, it's a shame. That's why I don't play, cause they run the game. Man down, yeah, they do what they want, and they rule by force and they're out on the hunt. They say that's the way it is, but it's sick cause the kids deserve more than to live in the world like this. I'm pissed, I'm phased in the rage, and hop from the flash and the bang grenades. I'm burning alive, cause I'm burning inside. I'm a man on fire, cause another man died. I'm appalled, let's just list them all. I'm sure I'll miss a few, and a few will applaud. They punch kids, shot kids, taste pregnant ladies, taking babies to land, and put cuffs on the hands of veterans. It choked a peacemaker, he broke up a fight and then died a little later. They shot men in the back who went under attack and were caught on film, and they lied about the facts. They protect each other, they're owning the throne, so don't be shocked at all when they're breaking your home. Man down, yeah, they do what they want, and they rule by force and they're out on the hunt. Man down, they put another in the ground. I got tanks and troops headed to your town. Man down, it ain't a game, it's a shame. That's why I don't play, cause they run the game. Man down, yeah, they do what they want, and they rule by force and they're out on the hunt. It'll get real in a matter of minutes. Gone without a sentence, no trial, no witness. Man down, it ain't new, get a clue and just think next time it could have been you. Man down, it ain't new, get a clue and just think next time it could have been you. Man down, it ain't new, get a clue and just think next time it could have been you. It'll get real in a matter of minutes. Gone without a sentence, no trial, no witness. Man down, it ain't new, get a clue and just think next time it could have been you. Man down, it ain't new, get a clue and just think next time it could have been you. Man down, it ain't new, get a clue and just think next time it could have been you. All they need is a reason, it don't matter, it's open season. All they need is a reason, it don't matter, it's open season.